So you want to transmigrate into a protagonist body. Huh. Think you'll get cheat codes, a golden finger, maybe roam between heaven and earth crushing everyone with your destiny? Yeah, let me tell you about a protagonist you'd never want to be. Meet Li Huowang, the forgetful Taoist. This guy literally digs out his own heart, rips apart his organs, and cultivates himself into a walking, breathing lunatic. Li Huowang starts as nothing but a medicine boy at Qingfeng Temple. Sounds elegant, right? Wrong. It's a rotting cave where his so-called master, Dan Yangzi, grinds living people into medicinal paste. Yes, you heard that right. Human. Smoothies. As Huowang watches his master literally pulverize someone into pill ingredients, he jolts awake, inside a psychiatric hospital. He's a mental patient. Here, he has Xianxia, his childhood sweetheart who's cared for him through his illness. Everyone tells him the immortal cultivation world is fake, just hallucinations. He almost believes it, until he brings back a jade pendant from that world. That moment, everything changes. The two worlds are connected, and he must be the chosen one, right? To survive in the immortal cultivation world, Huowang plays it smart, flatters his master, gets adopted as a son, earns trust. But his random returns to the real world keep interrupting Dan Yangzi's pill refinement. Eventually, the master forces Huowang to swallow this disgusting lump of writhing black flesh called Black Taisui, claiming it'll cure his hallucination. And you know what? It works. From that moment, Li Huowang never returns to the modern world. His entire worldview shatters. This nightmare immortal cultivation world, with its flesh-eating monsters and human cauldrons, must be reality. Now he needs to escape. Since Dan Yangzi can't read, Huowang falsifies pill prescriptions, adding whatever mystical-sounding garbage he can think of. But plot twist, the master makes him eat the pills too. After swallowing them, Huowang feels unbearable pain. He faintly hears doctors discussing stomach pumping, but he knows it's an illusion. In the end, Dan Yangzi dies violently. Li Huowang survives. Now directionless, he's accompanied by Ling Miao, his red-string fate. But here's the twisted part. In Huowang's eyes, her face constantly switches with Xianxia's. By now, he's fully accepted that the modern world and everyone in it are just hallucinations. Free from his master, Huowang descends the mountain with fellow disciples and reaches Xianxia Temple, the golden Buddha on the peak. Turns out it's made of grotesque flesh idols. Horrified, Huowang leads everyone to flee, but the monks pursue them, bringing their flesh Buddhas. The Buddha light completely suppresses by Ling Miao and the others. Enraged, Huowang charges forward, and the flesh Buddha retreats. Fearfully, a familiar voice echoes. His dead master, Dan Yangzi, crawls out from inside his body and devours every flesh Buddha, tearing through organs literally. When it ends, the disciples stare at Huowang in absolute terror, because in their eyes, there was no Dan Yangzi. Everything was done by Huowang himself. To bite and swallow those flesh Buddhas, his cheeks twisted grotesquely, his mouth ripped apart. Yet Huowang firmly believes it was Dan Yangzi mixed with Black Taisui hiding inside him. From then on, he seeks a solution. Along the way, he defeats Li Ji of the Bei family, a shaman, kills rapist river bandits, obtains a cultivation method called Sangchang Ascension. This technique, it requires sacrificing your own pain to Ba Hui, the siming of pain, 8 times for overwhelming power, ripping out fingernails, crushing fingers between teeth. This is why later, Huowang tears out his own heart without hesitation. He eventually arrives at Benevolent Nunnery, a place formed of countless rotting nuns. The grotesquely obese abbess confirms the modern world is his hallucination. People like him are called strayed one. Having not relapsed for so long, Huowang completely accepts this. The abbess claims she can remove Dan Yangzi, but demands all his money in the eyes of the 18th lunar, an evil being. They find the 18th lunar in a village. But Huowang gets utterly destroyed. His name, memories, even his appearance are stolen. The story should end here, with total annihilation. But instead, Huowang returns to the real world. In a psychiatric hospital, he remembers his name and mission. He becomes convinced this world is fake. Following memory, he steps into a busy street, believing his companions are right here. He screams at traffic, ordering Ling Miao to attack the fake Li Huowang while he chases 18th lunar. To him, the 18th lunar transforms constantly. Cars, road signs, traffic lights, even a hat. He chases relentlessly, ignoring screams and horns. Because he knows, it's all illusion. Finally, 18th lunar freezes upon a little girl's red hairpin. Huowang storms into a kindergarten, knocks down a teacher, grabs a child. Police arrive, guns drawn. He ignores them. Then his mother arrives. She begs him to come home. Says he can play games as long as he wants. Says everything here is fake. Says the world inside is real. She kneels, crying. Having sold the house, there's no money left to compensate. Seeing his haggard mother, hearing her broken voice, Li Huowang collapses. He can no longer tell what's real. Mom, I really can't tell anymore. Born from mental agony, layered with physical torment, Huowang continues suffering endlessly. And those close to him, Yang Na, Bai Ling Miao, even Zhubi Yuan, none return. If this is the cost of being the protagonist, would you still want to transmigrate?